It may be a new year, but the action remains the same. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year, and welcome back to the Hawks Nest for the first time on the season. Zach Benoit, alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Milani. Andrew, can't wait to be back. We are here, finally. It's been a lengthy three-week break. Happy New Year to all of you at home, and Mr. Milani, Happy New Year to you, my friend.
Happy New Year to you, Mr. Benoit.
Looking forward. This should be another thrilling matchup. We have two top teams in the Western Conference. We have the two top teams, we should say, in the Western Conference. Teams 1 and 2, Humber and St. Clair taking on one another. You look at the head-to-head right here, Andrew. What stands out?
Yeah, I mean, Humber's efficiency through those 12 matches in 38 sets. I mean, almost 300 swing percentage, hitting percentage as a team. That's quite incredible. Yeah,
and then you have to look at the other side, St. Clair. The hitting percentage might be a bit lower, but those kills and digs have been electric. 500 kills as a team. That's almost 50 more for the Hawks. We talked about these two teams being the top two in the Western Conference. Humber, they're sitting with a perfect 12-0 record. St. Clair sits at 10-1, and then you see a little bit of a gap in the Western Conference. Humber and St. Clair have been able to kind of get themselves away from the rest of the pack.
Yeah, I mean, this game could be a potential gold medal preview for this whole conference, really. But St. Clair, 10-1, their only loss coming November 30th. That was against Humber in St. Clair. And I mean, Humber only dropping 2 sets the entire season. The last one was November 23rd versus Fanshot. So this Humber team been rocking on all cylinders. St. Clair's going to have their hands full here today.
You want to talk about players rocking on all cylinders? Let's look at the 6'4" middle out of Ajax, Amanda Larson, who has been sensational this year. Just to read out one of the many accolades she has, Larson is leading the OCAA with a 1.14 blocks per set. That marks the best in program history.
Yeah, I mean, a dual threat really here for the Humber Hawks. And not the focal point on the attack, but, man, she's dangerous when she gets hand to ball. Almost 40% swing percentage. And then on defense, going to be tough to get that ball around her. Leads the team in blocks. 6'4". It's going to be a challenge here for St. Clair.
6'4", but look on the other side of the net. 6'3", out of Amherstburg, Geneva Husman. She has had herself a great year as well. Tied for third in the conference with scoring with 4.3 points per set. And she has 125 kills. Just to put into perspective, partner, Humber, they don't have a single player over 100. Husman, 125.
Yeah, her number's really impressive, especially considering that she's the focal point of that St. Clair attack and still putting up efficient numbers like she is, almost 40%, basically like Amanda Larson for Humber, but she can get done on defense as well with the block. So it's going to be an interesting challenge here for Humber here today.
It's going to be a good one. Can't wait for it to start. You can see there the teams are lining up, getting ready. You can hear the music. You know it's about to get intense here in the Hawks Nest. We will step aside and we will give you the national anthems and the player introductions.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Nest here at the Humber Athletic Center for tonight's matchup between the visiting St. Clair Saints and your Humber Hawks. At this time, we would ask you to please stand up if you're able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your officials for the game. The first referee, Jennifer Adams. Second referee, Ryan McDoom. And the line judges are Gang Zhu and Kamil Kawam. And it's time to welcome the starting lineups for both the teams. Firstly, for the St. Clair Saints. Leading off from Windsor is a set of 5'4", number 4, Emma Clements. From 5'9", outside hitter from Windsor, Ontario, number 11, Ariana Carl. A 5'11" from Essex, from playing middle is number 15, Holly Smith. A 6'3" playing middle from Amherstburg, Ontario, number 16, Geneva Heisman. 5'9" outside hitter from Guelph, Ontario, number 17, Brianne Hobbin. And 5'10" outside hitter from Prince George, Alberta, number 18, Haley Kearns. The libero for the games, firstly from LaSalle, Ontario, is a 5'2", number 2, Michaela Stocks. And the libero from Paincourt is a 5'5", number 12, Gabby Arbor. The head coach for the St. Clair Saints is Julie Ann Milling. Please welcome the starting lineups put together by head coach Chris Wilkins. Leading up is a setter, 5'10", from Vancouver, British Columbia, number 2, Kennedy Williscroft. A 5'9" playing left side from Sturgeon Falls is number 4, Caitlin. A 5'11" playing right side from Toronto is number 10, Hannah Manners. A 5'11" playing middle from Sudbury, Ontario, number 12, Amy Connolly. A 6' playing middle from Busselage, Ontario, number 15, Rachel. And a 6'4" playing middle from Ajax is number 18, Amanda Larson. The liberos for the game, firstly is a 5'8" from Oakville, number 8, Reese Scholet. And a 5'9" playing, a 5'9" from Muncie, Ontario, number 13, Jindaze.
Well, anthems, check. Player introductions, check. We are ready to get underway here in the Hawks' Nest. Again, these two teams, the two top squads in the Western Conference in the OCAA, and we are moments away from getting it going.
Can't wait for this one, Zach. Two of the best teams in the OCAA going at it right here at the Hawks' Nest. Does it get any better than this? It does not.
And again, we talked about the heavyweight matchup we see, and you can kind of see it. The two players on the court, 6'4" Amanda Larson taking on 6'3" Geneva Wiseman.
Geneva was held in check the last time these two teams met. Only held to 4 kills. Excuse me, held to 8 kills, 4 errors on a 22% swing percentage. Let's see if she's out for a little bit of vengeance here today on the reverse matchup here at Humber. Didn't do so well at St. Clair. Meanwhile, Amanda Larson, who we talked about, 7 kills, 70% efficiency last time out.
Serve over by Harley Smith is good, and we're underway here in 2025 in the Hawks' nest. That shot right there gets dug. They swing it out wide to the hit, and it sails too far. Brianna Hobbin was the one right there swinging, just couldn't get it down. Hawks jump out to 1-point lead.
Yeah, Brianna Hobbin on that ball just got a little too much underneath that one. Kind of sailed opposite corner.
Kennedy Willis-Croft, a crafty player. Serve over, it's a good one. Clements goes out wide, swinging left, went blocked at the net. Hannah Manners.
Yeah, everything going picture perfect there for the Hawks. That ball, the serve rather, from Kennedy was really a 50-50 ball, basically exactly where you want it, where you might make the other team decide if they want to play it or not. Then went right back to Humber and turned out okay.
First ball here to Clements, it's tight at the net, and Manners has the height and will punch it down. Hawks quick 3-0 lead here.
And Manners catching the St. Clair front line, napping on that one, just put that ball right down for an instant kill.
And we've seen this throughout the season so many times. Kennedy Willis-Croft having another good run at the service line. That's a fantastic serve, good first ball to Clements. Goes out wide and can't get that one down. Clements, Manners hammers it down the line. Is it out? It is. That was Willis-Croft with the set.
Yeah, she was going for that back corner, just missed it by a few inches. Looked like it might have been good for our angle, but obviously everyone on the court knew that was out.
Kearns will be the one to serve. Lefty. Serve over, it's a good one. Good dig in the back by LaBelle. Cholette will set up Connolly. Connolly tries to get to the back line, but it won't fall. Clements, one in the middle. Wiseman gets acclimated early.
Wasn't the prettiest setup there, but the timing from St. Clair on that play was absolutely perfect, and they've made this a 1-point set.
Talked about the heavyweight matchup. Larson on the bench currently, because the spot that occupies on the court, it's where Reese Cholette stands. Serve over, it's good. Cholette with a dig. Connolly will push it out wide, setting up Manners in the back. It's not going to fall. Clements pushes to the corner, diving in the back right there is Willis-Croft. Here's Connolly, and it's still up. Good dig in the back. Wiseman, the heavy hit, and it hits off the top of the net and awkwardly falls. Connolly was in the area, just couldn't get an arm to it.
Wiseman already a couple big kills in this one, living up to her reputation coming into this one, and looking like she's going to be off to a better game than she was last time against the Hawks.
It was a 3-point start for Humber. Now it's a 3-point answer back for the Saints. The serve over to the back line. LaBelle's there. Connolly sets up LaBelle in the back. It's a soft hit that goes awkwardly off the hand, so 4 straight points.
Yeah, and those are the unforced errors you're going to want to try and avoid here, especially against a team like St. Clair, which they're going to take the advantage against you on those opportunities. So you just keep continuing to give them serve, and it's been a great run at the service line here for them.
Another good serve over. Good first ball to Willis-Croft. She goes quickly to the middle. Odell tips it. Diving in the back, keeping it up. Jost at the net. It's still alive, and it will finally fall. Humber get the point. Great job by Rachel Odell on the front lines.
Yeah, ball bouncing all around St. Clair. They could not get that ball over in time, though, unfortunately for them. Humber drawing it back at 4-all.
Hannah Manners, the most dominant player at the service line for the Hawks. Joust at the net right there. It's kept up. Can it be hit over? Another joust. And right there, nobody's able. But hold on. They're going to call it Humber point. And I believe it was a punch or it was a hit of the net. The ref is going to signal that it was a hit of the net. So Humber get the point.
Lucky break there for the Hawks. A big miscommunication there on that front line where no one seemed to want to get it, but get bailed out by the foul.
How about that? Hannah Manners, service ace, 36 on the season. She is having quite a year. 36 now service aces, sitting at 90 kills. She has been just excellent all year round, and it hasn't slowed down. That time, sails a little bit wide, so the point goes right on back to the Saints.
Yeah, it's the game you play when you try and go for those service aces like Hannah does. Unfortunately, it doesn't work all the time, but you got to go for that risk.
Hobbin goes to the line here to serve. It's over. Cholette to Willis-Croft. Back sets to Connolly. Hammers it down. There's the dig on the opposite end. Clements sets up Wiseman, and she can't find it into the net.
Yeah, don't know what went wrong there for Wiseman. It looked like it was a great opportunity for her, but just put that right in the net.
Odell the serve. It's over. Clements going out wide. Blocked at the net. Kept up by the Saints. Once more to Wiseman. Blocked again, but it's kept up once more. Free ball for the Hawks. Willis Croft. Quick one in the middle to Larson, and she hammers it. Amanda Larson, a kill.
Amanda Larson putting her stamp all over that one. A couple big blocks and then that big kill right at the end. Just what we expect from number 18. We'll get one more look at that one.
That's just the peak Amanda Larson right there. Gets a block, the OCAA leader, and then puts it to bed with a massive, massive kill. Odell at the line once more, hammers out to the back line, off the fingertips awkwardly.
Great serve.
Trying to go wide, tipped over the net. Right there is Willis Croft. Odell sets up LaBelle. She punches it over. It's dug in the back by the Saints. They go out wide once more down the line, and he can't handle that. Wow, what a hit by Adriana Carl.
Yeah, just a powerful one there. Humber unfortunately couldn't get to that one. I believe that was Caitlin LaBelle. Tried to make a play on that, but couldn't.
Wiseman, she goes to the line to serve.
First time seeing her at the service line.
Good dig in the back by Manners. They set up Connolly. Amy Connolly with the hammered shot, but can't find anybody. Kearns just hits it to the back line. Humber has a play here. Willis Croft back sets to Connolly. She tries to go to the back line, but it sails too far.
Yeah, that one kind of hit on a line drive. Unfortunately, didn't get the dip that she would have wanted. And Wiseman's run at the service line continues.
That's over. Cholette gets there first. They go to LaBelle, who's swinging to the back corner, but it's dug in the back again. Out wide to Carl, but it gets blocked. Larson.
Another big block there by Amanda Larson. She's had a few big ones here today. Yeah, there's another look at it right there. Got that big right hand on that one.
Connolly was also up there as well. Fantastic job by that duo in the front. Now it's Amy Connolly at the line to serve. Great serve, but a better dig. Clements goes wide to Carl. She's swinging, diving to Cholette for the dig. Willis Croft sets up Connolly, the backcourt. Connolly gets the kill.
Got the deflection, but still managed to find its way in regardless. Humber on a bit of a roll here. We saw them give up those 3 straight after they led 3-0, but things starting to come Humber's way here.
We've seen a ton of additions to this Humber Hawks team this year, but how about the addition of Amy Connolly coming from Nipissing University? That one sails past that back line. St. Clair get the ball back. Coming in to a new team, Amy Connolly is first right now in digs, or excuse me, in kills, 91. She has been sensational. Her and Hannah Manners really just a 1-2 punch at the net.
Yeah, exactly. Really focal point of this Humber attack in terms of the attacking players.
And LaBelle finds a hole and crushes it.
A great job finding in the middle of the court here. We'll get one more look at this. Just found a huge gaping hole in the middle of the court, and she went right for it, no mistake.
She'll go to the line here to serve. Serve over, good, dug by Carl. They back set Kearns. Blocked at the net, and it's gonna be a push. So, or excuse me, a lift, I should say. And Humber get the point again.
Yeah, right call there by the official, but obviously St. Clair not liking what they're seeing now. They're gonna take their first time out here after Humber going on a bit of a roll. St. Clair's gotta tighten up a few things, but on the Humber side, things have been looking pretty good for them lately.
They are rocking and rolling. Ever since the new year started, they're currently up 6-0. They have just continued their dominance. They decided, we don't care that there's been a 3-week break. Yeah. We're still in dominant mode. And they are continuing to play a great game.
Yeah, it looks solid as ever coming out of the winter break. Beat Redeemer on Wednesday. That was a 3-0 victory there. Redeemer kind of in that midpoint of the OCAA West, but real test here in St. Clair, and so far Humber has been living up to the hype. Yeah,
they are weathering the storm beautifully so far and playing just a sound, solid game. There's been a couple mistakes, but they are correcting those mistakes as soon as they make them. And that's just, you know, displays of a really solid and very smart, fundamentally smart team.
And so a lot of volleyball left to be played. Humber already done from that timeout. St. Clair taking their time with this one. It's going to be interesting to see how they respond. We know with that timeout that the team that takes it, usually they get a little bit of a boost there. But it doesn't always go like that. Let's see how St. Clair responds.
And again, Caitlin LaBelle at the service line here. Serve over, it's a good one. Clements goes wide to Kearns, swinging off some hands. Connolly gets the first ball there. Willis-Croft goes up swinging. Does she find it? No. How often do we see that? Number 2 going up for a swing. And hey, Kennedy, why not take your shot there?
Yeah, it was a good idea there, going cross court, going for that back corner. Just missed it by a matter of inches.
Carl with the serve over, dig in the back by LaBelle. Quick one to Larson, she puts it over. Nobody's gonna be able to get there. Tried to get to it was Clement, but couldn't get it up high enough.
So St. Clair got that first point out of the timeout, but Humber gets that one right back right there. One more look at it. Ball just comes there. Willis-Croft, that's that play before, rather.
Larson at the line, her serve to the back, great dig. Clements goes wide, swinging, blocked at the net, and they're gonna say it is St. Clair ball. I believe they say it hit off the post.
Either way, it would have been a point there for St. Clair, as after the block, the ball went out of bounds. So good play there by the Saints.
Harley Smith at the line now. Her serve over, it's a bullet right to Cholette. Willis-Croft back sets Odell. She finds a hole, but a great dig in the back. Going up swinging, diving, Connolly right there. Willis-Croft sets up Manners, and Hannah Manners adds to the kill total.
What a powerful strike there. Hannah Manners off that left hand. Made no mistake there going cross court. Humber gets that 4-point lead back.
Again, this is another look at it right between the arms. Hannah Manners picks it perfectly. Diving is Stokes, great dig. The hit, and again, it's Kearns. She's been trying to get acclimated early. She's been stopped a couple times, but now finally finds it.
Yeah, her first kill of the day for the Southpaw, and she's gonna go back to the service line. Had a little bit of a run earlier on. Can she pick up where she left off?
Kearns, the serve, it's a soft one, but it gets over the net. They push it quickly to Odell. It's still up, and nope, they're gonna call that it was a lift.
Yeah, impressive play there from the St. Clair front line. Rachel Odell looked like she might have had a play there, but St. Clair all over her on the net. Back to a 2-point game.
Kearns, the serve over. Manners gets to it first. Willis-Croft back sets Manners, blocked at the net, and that's a massive one for Hobbin and Wiseman.
Yeah, Wiseman and most notably Hobbin, like you mentioned, they're all over for that block. Suddenly St. Clair is starting to find their groove here within one.
This has just been a close set all ways around. And 2 top teams in the West, 1 versus 2. Diving is Cholette there, it goes over. Free ball here for Saints. Hobbin, the hit, it's up in the air still. They push it out wide to Connolly. Connolly gets it dug. Clements goes to Hobbins again. Off some hands and down. St. Clair have even things up 14 apiece.
Yeah, great run here by the Saints to find their way back to a tie game. Great rally there as well.
Kearns, she's had a great run here at the service line, bringing her team back even here, 14-14. Serve over, another good one. LaBelle to Willis-Croft, quick one to Odell, just a soft tip. Clements, quick one to Wiseman, and she hammers it.
Other one just getting a piece of the line. Absolutely perfectly played the ball there by the Saints. They're back on top here.
Kearns, again, at the line. Saints have been rolling here. LaBelle to Willis-Croft, wide to Connolly. It's still alive. Hobbin will just put it over softly. Willis-Croft out to Connolly again. She just puts it down over the wall.
Absolutely massive play there to stop that St. Clair run. I was starting to wonder if Chris Wilkins was going to have to dip into his pocket to use one of those timeouts, because we've seen him before where he just lets his players find a way out of it. But for now, Humber safe after a great setup there and a great kill finding that open court.
Connolly just gets it over the hands of the wall. That's impressive. Wiseman hammers it, but it's blocked by LaBelle. Going out wide to Hobbin, blocked again, but out of bounds. It's St. Clair's ball. Caitlin LaBelle, I don't know if she took that off the arm or off the head, but that was a bullet from the arm of Wiseman.
Absolutely. I mean, Brianne Hobbin at the end there, a second kill of the game, getting it done. Now she'll go to the service line.
Hobbin, the serve over, diving his manners. Tried to tip it over and they couldn't. It was just a little awkward play from the get-go. The Saints, they are ahead and a timeout gets used right there. 17-15 St. Clair. They have dominated since coming out of their timeout.
Yeah, Humber obviously running out of runway here. It's the first of 25, obviously. Saints just 8 points away. Humber's going to need a solution here and in a hurry if they want to take this first set.
And when you look at it, it's just been the Saints spreading out the offense. Everybody's getting love over on that side. It's been looking mostly towards the side of Brianne Hobbin. But other than that, you look at a player like Adriana Carl, who has 4 kills. A player in the, I was gonna say the libero, but it's digs. She has 2 digs. They are spreading the love over there and doing a great job. Nobody is not getting looks. It's been impressive to say the least, and we're excited to be back in the Hawks' nest. Again, Zach Benoit alongside Andrew Milani. It's been fun. We've missed it. A lengthy 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks too long without action here in the Hawks' nest. Hello, everybody at home. We're, again, thankful that you're able to join us. It's been a fun one. These two teams are going at it. This is some of the best volleyball action you're going to see all year long, and we can't wait to see how this one concludes.
Absolutely, and after that timeout, going to look for Humber to tighten things up a little bit. We've seen a little bit of some miscues, and I mean, just a little bit of miscommunication on their end. So it's just a matter of them tightening it up.
Cholette goes to Willis Croft, who sets up Connolly. It's hammered. Did it go off some hands, though? No, it did not. Thought it might have hit off the top of the fingers. But Connolly, just too much strength in that arm. Manners comes out. Bannister comes in here.
Yeah, Chris Wilkins going for a little bit of a different look here, just trying to throw in a little bit of wrench in there.
Hobbin.
Something to throw off the formula.
Bannister gets the first ball quickly. LaBelle is swinging off the hands. There's Hobbin for the dig. They're going wide to Carl. She swings for the back line. There's Bannister once more. Willis Croft goes to LaBelle. They tip it over. Nobody's defending it.
Yeah, Haley Kearns a little bit late there to get to that ball. She was onto it, but great job there by the Hawks once again to get back in 2. Now we'll see Rachel Odell at the service line.
Odell, the serve over. It's a good run, but a great dig by Stokes. Going wide to Carl again. She is swinging, and wow.
Yeah, an incredible hit ball there. Tons of power behind that one. So hard for the Hawks to come up with that one to play. Saw Lauren Bannister get there just a little too late.
19-16 for the Saints. Humber looking for the answer back here. Wiseman the serve. Great first ball. They go wide. LaBelle tips it down once more. Kearns is there. Pushed to the back line by Larson's not going to fall. Clements, quick one in the middle. It's still in the air, and Bannister can't get there.
Everything coming up. Saints here early on in this game, especially in this first set. Just 5 points away from taking this, and they built up a nice 4-point lead for themselves. Doesn't appear that Chris Wilkins will use that second timeout just yet.
Wiseman at the line. Her serve over. It's good. LaBelle, great first ball. Hit over. It's still alive. LaBelle hammers it. Cholette keeps it up, and they're going to call it St. Clair point.
They're going to say it was too many touches. 4 touches on the side of the Hawks there.
And I said LaBelle with the dig. That was actually Reese Cholette. Apologies. We're still shaking off the rust after the 3 weeks. Cholette in the back, the libero on the court right now for the Hawks. She has been just a staple point for the Hawks in the backcourt over the years. Wiseman, the serve over. Bannister to Cholette. They set up Connolly. Connolly pushes it right through the wall.
Yeah, great job there. Not going for power there, just going for precision, finding that open spot in the middle of the court. And we got a few points you need, all of them you can get.
Yeah, exactly. We know how strong this Humber Hawks team is, so might not be a bad idea taking away some power for some precision. Amy Connolly at the line. Her serve over, it just goes into the net. Unfortunate break for the Hawks.
Yeah, bad break.
The Saints trying to give the Hawks the 3rd set loss of their season. Again, Hawks are 36 sets for, 2 sets lost. That serve over, good one, but a better dig. Willis Croft goes to Zakari. Zakari gets blocked. Willis Croft, quick one to Larson. Dug by Stokes. Clements with a quick set. They push to the back line. They can't get there. One too many. The Saints, they come marching into town, and they are looking to try to take set number 1 from Humber, up 23-17.
And last time out, Humber swept St. Clair at St. Clair, so a little bit of a different complexion to this one, at least to start.
Clements at the line here. Serve over into the net. So good break for the Hawks. They try to generate some offense here. Manners checking back in for Bannister, and a good option. Get some more heavy swingers at the line. Again, Amy Connolly, Hannah Manners, both sitting 90+ kills on the season. Zakari at the line. Her serve over, a good one. Stokes with the dig. Clements goes wide to Kearns. Over the wall and can't get there is Zakari.
Yeah, just caught that back line. A perfectly placed ball. Now it's set point for the Saints. That bench is fired up, as you can see.
And it's going to be at the line, Adriana Carl. Second-year player out of Windsor, Ontario. Carl, the hit over. It's a good one. And it's going to be a free ball for Saints. They swing wide to Dobbins. She hits it out, and did it catch anybody's hands? No, it did not. So Humber, stay alive.
Yeah, a bit of a bang-bang play there. St. Clair may starting to feel a little bit of the pressure here. They just need that one more point, but Humber looks like they may have found a little bit of confidence here, but is it going to be too little too late?
Vanderwall gets it just over. Clements pushes it wide to Dobbin. Hit to the back, and it's down. The Saints come marching in. Hoorah, and they take set number 1.
Yeah, great job there by St. Clair to capture that first set by 6 points, no less. I mean, not what we often see here at the Hawks Nest, where it's Humber not only loses that first set, but loses it by quite a margin there. So they're going to have to kind of tighten things up, as we said before. But obviously, kudos to St. Clair.
And again, this is only the Hawks' 3rd set loss of the season. So folks at home, don't jump to drastic measures. It's not, it's not anything crazy. It's just their 3rd set loss. It happens. But this team, they got to answer back. St. Clair, they've clearly come out with a plan and come out with an attack. Be aggressive. It's exactly what they've been doing. Humber, we know how well they are. And, well, you look at it from the top. Head coach Chris Wilkins in his 23rd season, 446 wins, 62 losses. He has been through it all with this team, and he has been at the top of the mountain, and he is definitely rebuilt and climbed. So looking forward to seeing how he draws up the lineup and how he answers back here for his Humber Hawks. Now, what do you want to see out of the players, though, Mr. Milani?
I mean, just keep it up. Just, guys, just tighten up some of those mental mistakes, some of those, unforced errors that we've seen from them in the first set. But, I mean, most of what Humber's doing is good. Just tighten up on those mistakes. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, just a couple of the mental mistakes. It's Saturday, morning to afternoon now. Still trying to wake up. Maybe the coffees from Starbucks didn't, hit activate yet. But we will patiently see what happens here in set number 2. Looks like we'll have the same starting 6, I should say, out here on the court.
Yeah, I don't think it's time for Humber to panic and make some big personnel changes going into the second set. Just trust the process. You know what girls on the team have been giving you the chance to win all year, so why change that?
See again some big words of wisdom right here on the bench by the coaching staff, and that's Mandy Doris who's talking to the troops, and here comes the head coach Chris Wilkins. He's chatting with his team, getting them fired up. Again, this is going to be a battle. We talked about it right off the top of the show. These two teams, they've always been battling. Well, these two schools, I should say. Yeah. Really, through every sport in the OCAA, these two schools, they always provide some fantastic, fantastic games. St. Clair this season, their only loss coming to the Humber Hawks. They're 6-0 on the road. St. Clair have been dominant. And Coach Milling, well, she was named the OCAA Coach of the Year last year in her very first OCAA season. So definitely a coach that can fire up the troops over there on that side. But, well, it comes down to the Hawks. How do you answer back? See the players finally getting back here out on the court. And again, it looks like the exact same starting 6 on both sides. So nice little moment right there at the net. It was Manners, Larson, and Willis-Croft. They all just held each other's hands, clapped down, and took a big breath of relief because they understand. Cool, calm, and collective, that's the name of the game.
There's a lot of volleyball left to be played, so definitely no time to panic.
Absolutely no time to panic whatsoever.
Caitlin LaBelle to get us started on the service line.
We know how good Caitlin LaBelle can be at that service line, so good player to start things off. Here we go. LaBelle, serve over to go into the backcourt. Stokes is there. Clements back sets it to Kearns and Cholet.
Wow.
Not often do we say too hot to handle. That one was too hot to handle for Cholet.
Yeah, tough strike there by the lefty. Haley Kearns getting it done once again, and she'll go back to the service line. She's had a couple runs here already today.
Kearns, 94 kills on the season. At the service line. To the back line, Cholet, good first ball to Williscroft. Goes wide to Manners, and Hannah Manners mashes it.
Well, what a great job to get back into this game, tie it up. Hannah Manners, powerful hit there. We have one more look at that.
Look at this play.
Yeah, there's the setup and that big right hand there, finding that center of the court.
Larson at the line. Stokes. They go wide, blocked. It's kept up, and no, not anymore. Williscroft and Odell in the area for the block.
Yes, St. Clair gave it the old college try there, trying to keep that ball up, but just too little, too late, and they'll send Amanda Larson to the service line. Has 9 aces on the year.
That one over, but dug by Carl. Clements back sets to Wiseman, and wow.
Yeah, tough hit there on the run, going from left to right. Just made contact with that one, and no mistake.
Wiseman, not often can we see a player kind of pivot on the spot like that. And a player her size, that takes some talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cholet to Williscroft, quick one. Odell pushes it over. It's still alive. It's going to be punched over, but kept up by Williscroft.
Yeah, great
Manners.
second effort there by number 2 in white.
Pushes it over. They go out wide. Swinging is Carl, and they can't get the rebound after the block.
Yeah, great job there by that front block. Rachel Odell, Kennedy Williscroft, all over that one. The ball kind of hung up there in the net. I think that threw off the Saints a little bit, but either way, Humber up 3-2 after that. And one more look at that play. There's a block there, kind of just hung up, and
just over the back line was that serve from Kennedy Williscroft.
Can be tough.
Wiseman at the line serving. Hits it over, and it sails over the back line. I think that might be the first service error we've seen from St. Clair.
I believe you're right.
They have been fairly dominant on that service line, and now it comes down Hannah Manners, who again leads her squad with 36 now service aces. Clements sets it, gets blocked at the net, but it's still kept alive. They push it out wide, and it's gonna be a lift, I believe. No, double hit.
Yeah. A bad break there for St. Clair, but Humber obviously right there to take advantage of it. It's gonna continue Hannah Manners' run on the line, and she's not the one you wanna leave on the service line if you're the Saints.
Good serve, off the arms awkwardly, pushing it to the back. Carl's gonna go up swinging. LaBelle first ball, Odell right back to LaBelle. Kept up by Stokes. Clements goes to Carl. Carl to the back line. Williscroft puts it up. Cholet to Connolly. Tips it over, and it finds the floor. Amy Connolly. Deception at its best.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Humber there, they had a brilliant opportunity before. Couldn't quite get coordinated for a big kill opportunity there, but going back the other way, that could have been a great opportunity for St. Clair, but just could not get to that free ball.
Hits it over. It was Cholet there. They go to Connolly, and Amy Connolly gets a kill.
Yeah, Connolly's suddenly making her imprint on the game. That's 5 kills for her already. Add that to 3 digs. She is having quite the afternoon with that big hit there.
She is a player you cannot let get hot if you want to try to hold the Humber Hawks. Manners and that one into the net.
Humber still nursing a 3-point lead here, so no reason to worry yet.
Stokes at the line. Serve over. It's good. Williscroft, quick one, Odell, and I mean just out of the reach of Rachel Odell.
Yeah, it's going to bring St. Clair within 2 points, and Emma Clements will continue her run.
Clements, the everyday setter here, leads the team with 252 assists. She has been fantastic. That serve, but a great dig by Cholette. Williscroft back sets to Connolly, gets blocked. Manners kept it up, but it went to the back line. Everybody was crept up, and they couldn't get it over. Again, Humber up by 3. The Saints, they keep on pushing, and they're now only down by 1.
Yeah, basically this is what we saw last set as well. Humber had built up a little bit of a lead, basically the same at point of the game where it was like a 7-4 around there. Then St. Clair just managed to find their mojo coming back, but they give that point away to Humber. Still a close one though.
Now it's going to be it. Humber at the line to serve, Rachel Odell. Serve over, Stokes is there, pushed, and again, it's going to be St. Clair with an opportunity. Kearns hits it, and they're going to say the Hawks hit the net, so St. Clair get the ball.
Yeah, another mental mistake there from the Humber Hawks. Allowing St. Clair to come back into the set, making it a 1-point game.
We always talk about you can't make mental mistakes against the Hawks because they will exploit them. Right now, Humber just seems, everything's clicking but one. Something is off right now, and that sails out of bounds.
Yeah, big break there for the Humber Hawks. Obviously going to send them to the service line. And it's going to be Amy Connolly, the hot hand here, so possibly just the perfect person you want on the service line.
Don't look away, partner. We have the bench press coming back out. Again, shout out to Alex Shoega for being the one to be the barbell.
Not the easiest or, I guess.
Not the most comfortable job.
No,
that,
absolutely not.
Sideline. Would you call it a celebration or sideline just, entertainment, I guess?
I call that faith in your teammates for not dropping you there.
Harley Smith at the line to serve. Good dig. It goes over the net, so free ball for St. Clair. They're going to Kearns. Swinging. Good job by Connolly. They go to LaBelle. She tips it over. Tried to pancake it right there was Clements, but can't get it. Humber get the point, extend their lead out to 2.
Yeah, nice little spot there to find that soft spot in the court. Clements just a second, not even a second too late for that one. Humber back up by 2.
LaBelle, soft serve, but it gets over. Carl right there digging it. They go to Kearns again. Swing it, but blocked! OCAA leader in blocks per set, Amanda Larson.
Guess who? Took a little bit of a breather, is back on the court now though.
Oh man, it is fun when you get to see a big block by Larson. LaBelle to the back line, but it sails too far.
Humber's had a number of those serves today that just missed that back line by less than a foot. They're starting to add up here.
Kearns at the line now. Serve over, dug by Cholette. Right to Williscroft, who swings it to Manners. Off the hands and down. Hannah Manners gets the kill. And she says, hold on, Connolly, I'm coming back.
Yeah, big strike there. For a big point, Humber gets that 3-point lead right back. And what do you know, Amanda Larson on the line.
Larson serve over, dug by Stokes. Clements swings wide to Dobbin. Good dig by Connolly in the back. They play it off the net. Manners hammers it. They keep it up. Out to Dobbin again. And they find the back line. Excuse me, Hobbin right there. Wow. Brianne Hobbin somehow gets it through the wall and finds a hole in the backcourt.
Yeah, just a perfectly placed ball there right in the corner. Just what St. Clair needed right now. No team has used their timeouts here just yet. It's been a tight one all the way through the second set.
The first ball goes too far over the net. Diving bodies on the side of the Hawks. Free ball here for St. Clair. Stokes to Clements. They swing wide to Carl. Single block by Williscroft. Going right back to Carl. She has help this time. And Williscroft said, did not hit me, it hit the post. And that's a point for the Hawks.
Yeah, I think St. Clair wanted a violation against Humber there for saying it hit the net. We'll get a better look at it here with that replay. It is right there and clearly off the post.
How about Kennedy Williscroft, though? Single-handedly goes up for the block by herself. Serve over, good one. Stokes gets there. Clements goes to Carl again to the back line. They're going to say Humber was on the net again.
And once again, just these little violations, just bit by bit, starting to add up here. They're allowing St. Clair to hang into this game. And they're still within 2, so this one's going to be anyone's set here.
And we don't see that often a lot. Calls on the net. Humber, usually a very smart team. Williscroft, quick one to Odell, diving. Carl keeps it up. Can they get it over the net? They can, somehow. Williscroft
Somehow, yeah.
sets to Manners. Hannah Manners gets another kill.
Yeah, another perfect play there. Hannah Manners, just when the Hawks need it, and she'll go to the service line. One more look at this. There's a setup there. Does it with power and precision. Can't say that for too many in the OCAA. Very impressive.
At the net, blocked.
No way.
Good job done by Rachel Odell.
And Odell has been kind of quiet here on the day. I mean, that was her first kill there so far, but man, when you've needed her, she's been there. One more look at that.
The addition of Rachel Odell to the Humber Hawks has been so important. The reigning Rookie of the Year in the OCAA with Conestoga last year transfers over here to Humber, and she is a player to definitely watch out for as she continues her Humber Hawk career. And started off the year, she was injured, couldn't play. Took her a little bit to get acclimated, but now that she's fully acclimated back, looks like that reigning Rookie of the Year. Yeah,
and really found a groove here for the Humber Hawks. Found a place on the team, which isn't always an easy thing when you're jumping on a moving train, right? But obviously she's found a way. It's credit to her and this coaching staff and the entire team just to get that in there. But obviously Humber starting to find their rhythm here a little bit, so it could be a good second half of the second set.
Yeah, and it's going to be really interesting to see how the Humber Hawks are actually going to be able to finish up this set number 2. They're currently up 15-11, and it's going to be a battle to the very end. Can't wait to see how this one finishes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a tough one and definitely an exciting one. That was the first time out used all set here by St. Clair. Starting to feel things slip away from them a little bit. These next few points are going to be key for either side.
Hannah Manners at the line. Serve over, Stokes gets there first. Clements swings it to the back line, and Hobbin, her hit over is too far.
Yeah, not the way St. Clair would have wanted to come out of that timeout. Just a mental mistake there. A ball just sailed a little bit too long, too far. Trying to maybe go for the perfect play instead of just the right play and the smart play at the right time.
Here's Manners again, and backs into the net.
Yeah, St. Clair will take that. We'll give them that point back, but Humber's still up by 4. A little bit of a cushion here, although you don't want to keep handing St. Clair those points, as we saw early in that first set. That has to be a huge issue for the Hawks.
Clements at the line still. LaBelle to Williscroft, to Connolly, off the fingertips. And they're going to say that she went over the net to make the hit, so.
Chris Wilkins arguing his case against the second referee here. Doesn't look like he's going to get his way.
And just looking at Amy Connolly right there, she looked back at the net and went, man, snapping her fingers. Don't let her get fired up. LaBelle, great first ball to Williscroft. They go right back to LaBelle, but it gets a good dig in the back by Hobbin. Puts down LaBelle. She says, I ain't going to get the kill, but I'll push it down at the net for the point.
Yeah, LaBelle gets one right there. We'll one more look, gives Humber the 4-point lead right back. Right there at the edge of that attack lane. Perfectly placed ball.
Serve over, pushed up. It's a little bit of an awkward play, so free ball here for the Hawks. Connolly to Williscroft, right in the middle to Larson, and not the cleanest kill, but Amanda Larson, she still gets it.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a miscue there with that hit, but I mean, you got the kill either way. So I don't think we'll hear many complaints from Amanda Larson after that one. But that will send Rachel Odell to the service line.
Odell serve over to strong one. Clements swings wide to Kearns. Hits the back line. Manners gets there. Williscroft back sets it to Connolly, who just tips it over. Amy Connolly sees a hole, and she says, just hit it right over that wall.
Yeah, just awaited that St. Clair block. They were on her really aggressively here to get another look. And she just found that open bit of space there right behind them. Great heads-up play.
Just such a smart player. Puts it up. Carl awkwardly right there. So Humber's going to get a little bit of a free play out of this one. Larson, oh my God. Amanda Larson.
Yeah, definitely no miscue or mistiming on that one. A perfectly placed ball, perfect timing there. Amanda Larson, one more look. Here it is right there, the setup and the kill.
That was so fast.
Can't draw it up any better than that. No.
I think in slow-mo it would be normal speed, how quickly her arm just came and swung. Oh my Lord, and you see, I'm pretty sure that group up there with the signs, those are St. Clair fans, is holding up the not happy face because they're not happy right now. They're currently down 20-13. Humber have answered back here in set number 2. They're 5 points away from closing it. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, basically a tale of two sets here today. This is a point last set where basically St. Clair started to run away with it, and now it looks like Humber basically doing the same thing here in the second half. It's going to be a very interesting one. Humber just needs to tighten up those screws, keep it all good, and then just 5 more points, and we'll be back drawing it even going into set number 3.
No substitutions coming on for the side of the Humber Hawks. The side of St. Clair, they're still in their timeout. Both sides have been battling. Rachel Odell will go to the line to serve again, and we already highlighted her, but again, Rachel Odell, the addition that she has been coming back and being healthy now for the later half of the season, it's massive for Humber. They add just even more talent to the already deep pool that they have. Serve over by Odell, right to the arms of Stokes. Kearns swings, but it gets blocked by Larson again. To the other side, through the wall this time, and Carl, she finds another kill. She has been quietly excellent for the side of the Saints. Only 2 kills, but 5 digs.
Yeah, that's a huge point there for St. Clair. Although it's all up to the players now in the court, they are all out of timeouts here in this set.
Carl with the serve over. LaBelle, good dig. Back setting it to Connolly. Connolly has enough power to push it through the wall for another kill.
Yeah, no mistake there for number 12 in white. Getting that big kill there. We're going to get a number of substitutions here to close out this set as Humber just needs 4 more.
Taya Wilkins comes on here to serve. Serve over, it's a good one. Right to the net, push down, and that's LaBelle going up. So Humber extend their lead 22-14, and they're 3 away from taking set number 2.
Yeah, LaBelle just caught that right side, napping a little bit on that front line and just put that ball right down for the point.
Another Hawk that's subbed in, number 11, Avery Bodner. Right at the net here, try to push it over, and 1 too many for the Saints. So a couple miscues coming through here for St. Clair. And we talked about it, you can't make mistakes against this Humber Hawks team because they will exploit it, and that's exactly what Humber's doing right here. Fantastic job by Taya Wilkins at the line.
And making those mental mistakes, especially in the end game here of the set, not when you want to do it.
Hobbin, a hit over, not gonna fall. Wilkins back sets it to Bodner, and she gets it to fall. Avery Bodner comes in and makes an impact.
Humber just 1 point away from drawing even at a set apiece. Great comeback here by the Hawks after what was really a lackluster first set. They've really been firing on all cylinders here in set number 2.
That unfortunately right into the top part of the net by Wilkins. A good run by her, but the Saints need to be perfect here. And they'll rely on Harley Smith to try and rally any type of comeback. They need 9 straight points if they want to push this to a little bit of a battle at the end of set number 2. That serve over is a good one, but Taya gets there, hits it to Bodner, and it's out of play. So the Saints, they get 1.
Yeah, and that's the way you got to play, just 1 point at a time. You can't think that you need 8 more points in a row. Otherwise, that's way too much of a mountain to climb mentally. You just take it 1 point at a time here. Just say, let's get 1. Let's get 1.
That serve into the net, so the Hawks take set number 2. We go 1-1.
Great response here from the Humber Hawks. And they've really done it with a number of players. Caitlin LaBelle and Hannah Manners, obviously 2 of the standouts here for the Hawks today. But really, it's been a complete team effort, and there's a whole effort there to get that set even. Or this match even, I should say.
And, you know, I'm glad we're back in the Hawks nest, not just for the action, but to the music from our DJ. He is doing a fantastic job as per usual. Everybody busted a move, having a good time here. It's, again, 2025. Only going to be filled with good vibes.
Still can't believe it's 2025, but, you know, still haven't quite gotten used to writing that on the emails. And
the amount of times I've written 24 and then, damn it, and just had to cross out the 4 and write in a 5. It's happened so many times.
And we're as close to 2050 as we are to the year 2000, so.
Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, Lord. A quarter century. That's what we've hit. Can't believe we're here, but we are. Now that that deep talk with Zach and Andrew is finished, back to the action. It's one set apiece for these two schools, and it's been a fun one. I mean, whenever the Saints and the Hawks get together for a battle in whatever sport it is, it's always an entertaining one, to say the least. We've seen some thrilling ones in basketball. We've seen some thrilling ones in soccer and volleyball, obviously,
yeah.
Baseball, basketball. I mean, there's been some electric battles between these two schools, and take a couple look at some highlights from set number 2.
Yeah, that was one of those big kills there by Amanda Larson, one of the players that we talked about off the top of the show, and she's been very impressive here today, obviously. Big blocker there for the Humber Hawks, but obviously getting it done on offense as well. Been living up to the hype here this afternoon.
For sure, living up to the hype. And you saw me on screen, I was hyping up the music to the tribal chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns. You always got to acknowledge, put your ones to the sky when you hear the tribal chief's music. Right there, head coach Chris Wilkins. And again, a couple more highlights, and then we're just waiting for the action to continue because it's been so fun. Back and forth, these two teams are just entertaining us. There's a great job, a tip down by Caitlin LaBelle.
Just 30 seconds away from this third set. We're guaranteed a 4th set in this one as well, since we're drawing at 1-1. Will we see a 5th set? It would be the first time this year that Humber would be in a 5-set affair, and if it came against the second team in the division, that would be maybe the least surprising thing from Humber all year.
They're back in the Hawks Nest. They're a little nervous to be back. You know, they're like, we had a minute home in a little bit. We got to entertain the fans, give them a little bit of a thriller. That's exactly what they've been able to do, though. They're giving their fans an entertaining game, to say the least. And
both these sides really putting on a great show here this afternoon.
yeah, hope all you fans at home are having as much fun as we are here. I know I'm having a ball. It's been a good one. Wiseman is going to be at the line to serve here first for St. Clair.
St. Clair making the trip here from Windsor
It's
this
a long
weekend.
trip, very long trip. I've done it twice.
Yeah, I did earlier in the year. And say Windsor Pizza lives up to the hype.
Diving his manners, kept up by Willis-Croft and hit over by Charlotte. Kearns, nobody's blocking, but a dig in the backcourt. And a miscue at the net, so what looked like a clear-cut St. Clair point turns into a Humber one, and they take the lead here in set 3.
Yeah, not sure what Kearns was thinking there, but obviously just not queued up enough to make that play, unfortunately, and she knew right away that she made a mistake.
Larson, the one to serve here. She's been great so far today. Right off the net, diving is Carl. Great dig. Stokes is there. Kearns gets it over. Put up at the net. Joust kept up by Willis-Croft. And it's just hit over with too much power. Rachel Odell, I think she was a little surprised how hard she actually hit that. Even up here, 1-1.
Huisman is on the bench right now for St. Clair, taking a little bit of a breather. So this is going to be a big opportunity for the Hawks to put up some points. But letting one slip away right there with that ball just hit a little bit too much.
Yeah, if you can keep the ever so dangerous Geneva Wiseman on the bench, it's a great job done. Odell hits it down, but Stokes, who's been great, tries to get that dig in. They can't keep it alive, so Humber get another point. But quickly, highlight the play out of Michaela Stokes. Number 2, the libero for the Saints. She has 7 digs already. She has been phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. And Humber really forcing St. Clair to scramble on that one.
First ball, good one. Clements goes to Hobbin, and it's kept up. Manners to the back line, just sailing wide.
Yeah, just missed that back line by maybe not even half a foot. That one looked very close.
Brianne Hobbin will go to the line. She's also been a player that's been impactful all day long. 9 digs and 4 kills. Her serve over, it's going. LaBelle's there first. Willis-Croft going wide to Connolly, and oh my God, Amy Connolly saw an opening and she took it.
Yeah, just full force there to find that empty spot in the middle of the court there. Absolutely no mistake on that. Powerful shot, one more look. There it is right there, bam!
the back line. Stokes is able to keep it up. Clement setting up Kearns in the back. The dig right there by Willis-Croft. They go wide to Connolly on the other side. Tipped at the wall. It's kept alive still. Carl hits it. Blocked. Willis-Croft back sets to Connolly. Tipped at the wall. Nobody's there to get it. Another point for the Hawks via Amy Connolly.
Yeah, Humber really working for that one. Going for it, got tipped out of bounds, and back on top by 2, and Manners, the player that you want on the service line, is right there.
Manners, serve over, Hobbin gets there first. They try to quick set it and gets pushed straight to Willis-Croft. Cholette tips it over, diving bodies in the middle. Stokes able to get it up. Cholette to Willis-Croft, to Manners, and into the net. Hannah Manners wound up in the backcourt and just hit it right into the net.
Yeah, great job there by St. Clair to really claw their way back and scrap for that point. Not quite sure how they kept that ball alive, but they managed to get a point out of it. Great job.
Smith at the line to serve. Right into the arms of Cholette, who puts it up for Willis-Croft. Willis-Croft goes wide to LaBelle, hits off the top of the net, and yeah, no arms got on it by St. Clair. Went straight off the net, right back into the waiting arms of LaBelle.
Yeah, bad break for her. Basically got her own rebound off the net, and that's going to go as a double touch every time.
Smith winds up. Here's her serve. Into the arms of Manners. Straight to Willis-Croft. Odell punches it over. Kearns to Clements. Tries to tip it over. Great read by LaBelle. Not fooled one bit by Emma Clements. Goes up and blocks it.
Yeah, a little bit of a back and forth play there at the net. And we'll catch the tail end of that play as Humber gets the point.
Odell right there on the line to serve. Serve over. Stokes goes down and digs it beautifully. They set up Wiseman. She hammers it into the back line.
Yeah, no mistake there as number 16 in green back on the court, and she's back in form. That's kill number 5 for her on the day.
A dangerous, dangerous being right there at the front. Do not want to get in front of a Wiseman kill. Willis-Croft puts it up, and it's going to be St. Clair point and hit over. I believe that was on Kennedy Willis-Croft.
St. Clair takes their first lead of this set. Still a long way to go here, though, in set number 3.
Clements, a hammering shot. Willis-Croft somehow gets there, pushes it to the net, and it was a little bit too far out of the range of Amy Connolly, so the Saints extend their lead up by 2 here.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a tough no-look play there, and unfortunately just sent it into the net. And that sad face from that St. Clair fan turned into a happy face after that point.
Turned into a happy face, yeah. Willis-Croft goes to LaBelle, who smokes it to the backcourt. Nobody able to get there for the second hit. Caitlin LaBelle just hammered that.
Yeah, she's having an afternoon. Kill number 7 for her. Add that to 5 digs on the day. What a powerful hit there. Went right to Hobbin, but she couldn't make a play.
Off the net. St. Clair get the ball.
Ariana Carl will go to the service line, the Windsor native.
Again, she has done a lot for her squad today. Might not show up on the stats, but she has been in almost every single play, it feels like. Willis-Croft back sets to Connolly. Connolly almost finds a hole, but it's kept alive. Hit over. Free ball for the Hawks. Willis-Croft pushing it wide to LaBelle. Hammers it down line. Caitlin LaBelle gets the kill.
Once again, number 4 in white getting it done. Add another kill to her total. She's up to 8. One more look at that one. Just a rocket going there on that sideline. Wow.
LaBelle, serve over. Good one. Hobbin there. Clements back sets to Kearns. Diving. Pancakes. No, thought Cholette got the pancake, but no. Just missing.
Yeah, just a millisecond too late there. We've seen a few of those here today where the difference between getting a point and not getting that point has been just inches or milliseconds.
To the back line, LaBelle gets it. Manners diving to keep it in. LaBelle hits it over. Clements goes out wide to Hobbin. Off some hands, I believe, and it will be St. Clair point.
Yeah, St. Clair bench fired up after that one. They built themselves a nice 3-point lead. They're the first to 10 here in the third set.
Wiseman has the cheering section out for Willis Croft to Larson. It's up at the net, punched over by Manners, so a free play here going for the way of the Saints. It's tipped down, hit off the post, but was it before or after Manners hit it? It looked like it would be before. Yeah,
it was a little bit of a tough play to call there, but line judge called it right away there against St. Clair. Humber's back within 2.
Hit over, Stokes gets there. Kearns puts it right back to the middle of the court. Hobbin will just put it over, free ball Hawks. Willis Croft going wide to Manners, pushes it to the back line in a heads-up play by number 10. Everybody was creeping, and Hannah Manners pushes it right to that back line for another point for Humber.
Yeah, 6 kills on the day for her. Whenever you find that those back corners empty, you want to aim for those every time. It's going to be the hardest spot for that other team to cover. Made no mistake there, and her team's just down by 1.
Carl puts it to the net. Hobbin hits it over. LaBelle in the backcourt keeps it alive. They're setting up Connolly, who smokes it, but it goes too far.
Yeah, couldn't quite get that ball to dip there at the end. I think you're looking for that backspin there, so it kind of dips there at the end. Didn't quite get that.
Ashley Malenko, number 5, checks in, as well as number 14, Emma Cabral. Cabral will be the one to serve. Goes right to Cholette. She sets it beautifully to Willis Croft. Tries to find Manners, but it's a soft hit over. Hobbin. Malenko sets it, and it's blocked. Odell, all by her lonesome, gets the block.
A few miscues there from the Saints. We saw Michaela Stocks and Brianne Hobbin kind of run into each other there. May cause a little bit of a traffic jam there and made it a little bit tougher for them to make a play.
Here's Willis Croft. Diving and keeping it up. They go wide to the newly entered in Malenko. She can't find it. Right at the net, Manners punches it down, and it was a tight window, but Manners found it.
Yeah, just got there in the nick of time. Not an easy play, but she just managed to get a hand on that one and put down the right spot. We're back to even here in the third set.
Willis Croft, another beautiful serve right into the arms. Cabral sets it up wide to Malenko. It's off the arms and out of bounds. St. Clair ball.
And this has been the point in the set, in at least in the first 2, where when we've seen one of these teams start to run away with it, will we see that here, or will this be much more of a tight set here in the third?
We anxiously await to see. Good dig in the back by Manners. Willis Croft pushes it to Connolly, and Connolly powers it through the arms of the wall. That ball busted through the wall like the Kool-Aid man. And Amy Connolly gets another kill.
Significantly less damage, though, than the Kool-Aid man would cause, I would say.
Very much less damage. Hobbin, good dig. Cabral goes wide to Carl. Right into the waiting arms of Cholette. Willis Croft sets up Manners. Can she find it? No, not hitting that sideline.
Just missed, and the happy face and the thumbs up back on display for those St. Clair fans. They're up by 1.
They're really prepared here with these signs. A thumbs up, thumbs down, a happy face, a sad face. We're just missing a volleyball. Smith, the serve over. It's a good one right into the arms of Cholette. LaBelle hammers it. Nobody there.
Yeah, that one just soared past Brianne Hobbin. She said that one's on me, but I really don't know if she could have made a play on that one. That one just rocketed by her.
Caitlin LaBelle, silent but deadly today. 8 digs, 9 kills. She has been electric. Here's Odell at the line.
Yeah, her and Connolly have been quite the 1-2 punch here for the Hawks today.
Stokes to Cabral, out to Carl. Right over the wall, but into the waiting arms of Odell. They back set it to Connolly. Blocked, diving play by Willis Croft. Push to the back line, miscommunication. Hannah Manners picked that play beautifully, and that was a huge, huge mistake by St. Clair.
Yeah, that one was a very playable ball, just a big miscommunication there. They're going to get the word from the coach, Julianne Milling, about that one. And I think they're actually going to talk to the head official here about that. And the point is confirmed. It is Humber.
I think Julianne Milling was asking if it was a push, but it was not, and that's a point right back to the Saints. So after a big play right there, Saints tie it back up again.
Back even, what do you know?
Why am I not surprised? These two teams battling it out.
It's like a prize fight here. These two going punch for punch back and forth. Who's going to be the last one standing?
Clement's back on the court, diving his lapel in the back. Manners, backcourt, hit into the air, and that's a point for Humber.
Humber's back on top for now. And it's one of the hot hands, Amy Connolly on the service line. By the net, she's been absolutely dominant here today, 10 kills. It's a game high.
Connolly hits it over right into the waiting arms of Hobbin. They try to quick one to Wiseman, but can't get enough of it. Willis Croft back sets Connolly. Hobbin right there for the dig. Kearns at the wall diving, and Connolly couldn't get there. She was playing off for the tip, but it was just too soft.
Yeah, it was one of those Humber frontline players. I believe it was Kennedy Williscroft. Just got a little extra hand on that one. I think it threw off her teammate just a little bit.
15-15, 10 points away from crowning a winner here in set number 3. LaBelle, good first ball to Williscroft. Back sets it to Connolly. Hammers it. Carl's there for the dig. Clement goes to Hobbin. She pushes the back line. Manners is there. Diving is Williscroft, but she can't get there in time.
Yeah, great effort there by Williscroft. Just too little, too late there. Now St. Clair retakes the lead. Each of these teams still with their timeouts left. And this one's going to go right to the end, I think.
Hit over. LaBelle, first ball to Williscroft. She's back setting Larson, and it just goes out of bounds. The right play, Amanda Larson just couldn't get it inside that sideline. 2-point lead here for St. Clair.
Yeah, that was a tough play there for Larson. Was on the run trying to get that one in, but she was going against her body to try and get that one in bounds. Couldn't complete the play.
Carl again at the line. Right into the arms of LaBelle, who goes to Williscroft, right back to LaBelle. Off the hands, and it's a point for the Hawks.
Humber claws their way back within one here.
LaBelle finally crossing over that double-digit kill total. She's sitting at 10. Her, Connolly, and Manners all just dominant right now. Clements goes wide to Hobbin. Singly blocked again by Williscroft. Clement goes to Wiseman. And she puts it down. The matchup we've been waiting to see. Larson versus Wiseman right there. 1-0.
Yeah, it's coming to fruition here in St. Clair's MVP. Again, it done right there. Huge hit there with that right hand. Going to that right side of the court.
She goes to the line to serve, right into the waiting arms of Chalette. They go to Manners, and she hits it into the net.
St. Clair in a bit of a run here. They're up by 3. And right on cue, Chris Wilkins is going to call his first timeout of the set. And there's a look at that St. Clair hype squad there with the famous or infamous signs that we've made mention to.
You can hear the St. Clair bench. We're right behind them. We can hear them. You can see us on our screen. Hello, hi, how are you guys? But St. Clair, they are talking. They're saying, keep the energy up, keep the hype up, keep it all up. And that's what they're doing. They're keeping their high energy. They're keeping the pressure on Humber. Humber, they've been battling back and forth. And I mentioned it in the first set. It seemed like the cog in Humber, there was one missing. Everything else is hitting, but there's that one just miss. It's not smoothly rotating. And it kind of seems like that came back here in this third set where they're playing a great game. Nothing's wrong, but there's just something that's missing from this Humber Hawks team right now.
Yeah, can't quite put our fingers on it here in the broadcast booth, but whether it's timing or what have you, there's been a little something missing here for the Hawks. But once again, still a lot of volleyball left to be played here, especially in this set. This one is not out of grabs by any means. If Humber comes out of here strong, this could be their set. But they're going to need to pick up a couple quick points here.
These next 2 to 3 points are probably the most crucial of this set. If Humber are able to close the gap and get it to 19-19, that is probably best case scenario. But we will see what happens here. Wiseman at the line. Her serve over, good Manners. Gets it to Williscroft, and Kearns goes up and hammers it. So that's a big point for the Saints coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, a little bit of miscue there for the Hawks as Haley Kearns had the angle. She had the spot already there. Humber had to kind of make a play there on the run, but now they're down by 4. Now they really need to dig in and get some points here quick.
Tipped off the net, diving to Cholette, a great dig. Clements goes to Hearns. Kearns hits it, and they're gonna say Humber was on the net again.
Wow.
What is that, the 6th or 7th time it's been called on the Hawks so far today?
Too many, I'll put it that way, Zach. It's been a call that's been called here too often against the Hawks. They really got to tighten it up here. Down 5 here to St. Clair, and you don't want to be in a position where you have to win the set, and if St. Clair wins this one, Humber's got to win that next set.
Another great dig by Cholette. Manners! What a kill! Oh my God, Hannah Manners just went up and absolutely evaporated that ball.
Getting a double digits in kills in style there. Hannah Manners, what power there behind that one.
I said it would have been best case scenario if the Hawks took the next 3 points. St. Clair almost took the next 3 points, which would have been worst case. And it looks like Humber is answering right on back here. Get hot, feed off the crowd. That's what Humber has to do here in this situation. St. Clair are 4 points away from capturing and going up ahead 2-1. Humber, you got to dig down now. This is a massive, massive swing set.
Yeah, St. Clair just did you a big favor there with that big mistake. Got to take advantage now.
Stokes to Kearns, and it's blocked by Manners, but it's still up and alive. They quick set it off the net. Connolly there. Williscroft to Manners. It's alive still by Carl. Coming across is Clement. Hobbin off the hands. LaBelle keeps it alive. Vanderwall goes to Manners, who just softly hits it over. They set it up once more to Kearns. She soft hits it over. Vanderwall to Williscroft to Manners. Off the hands. They're going to give it to the Hawks. What a rally. Humber get the point. Timeout St. Clair. It's a 2-point game.
What a run there by the Humber Hawks. It looked like they were losing that set. It looked like it was slipping out of their fingers, but right plays at the right time there. Digging in deep like we mentioned before. That's really what you want to see from the Hawks, and now force St. Clair to take their first time out here of the set. Great job.
And it all happened on that miscue in the back court. A little spark was ignited, and Humber, they turned on the gas. The fire just blew. You can kind of feel the energy in this place grow, and everybody was kind of just hyped for the last 3 plays. And Humber has been able to just rally back, only trailing by 2 now. These are 2 massive points coming out of the timeout. Again, reigning Coach of the Year, Julianne Millen, she did a tremendous job with this program last year, and she's doing another great one here this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And each of these teams still with 1 timeout left in the set, so this could be like the last couple minutes in basketball where we get to see this last set, the last stage of this set rather, just really drawn out here as so a lot of ball left to be played here, and it's only a 2-point game.
Last time the Hawks dropped a set at home against St. Clair was November 19th, 2022. It's been a while since the Hawks have lost at home. Kearns going up swinging, and it goes right between the block of Odell and Manners. So St. Clair again coming out of the timeout, getting a point. That's probably the 4th, maybe 5th time they've done that. The big swinging Kearns now. She's in the backcourt. First ball to Williscroft is good. Manners, and what a kill. Hannah Manners up to a dozen now.
Yeah, just throwing it down with force there. Absolutely incredible job by number 10.
Currently sitting at 102 kills on the season. Williscroft, good serve. Clement setting up Kearns in the back. It's blocked. It's still kept alive. Stokes goes to Hobbins. It's blocked once more, but put up. Williscroft back sets to Connolly. Amy Connolly gets a kill. 1-point game.
And when Humber's need those points the most, it's been those players, those big players here this afternoon. Connolly, Manners, and then of course Caitlin LaBelle here coming up big.
Williscroft right to Stokes, who sets it perfectly to Clement. The big hit, but an even better dig on the net is Humber again. That's a backbreaker.
And Chris Wilkins will keep that timeout in his pocket, at least for now, but Humber's really got to dig in deep here.
This is the biggest point of the set. Humber looking to come away with it. Hobbin, the serve over. Manners, good first ball to Williscroft. They quick one to Odell, diving is Stokes, and Humber get it. 1 point game, 23-22. The Hawks looking to try to steal set number 3 away from the Saints, who have been leading basically the whole time.
And their best server on the service line. This could be huge for the Hawks.
Manners, the serve over. Stokes gets there first. Clement going out wide to Carl. It's off the hands and hits the floor. 1 point away is St. Clair from taking a crucial swing set.
Yeah, and they steal that serve away from Hannah Manners there. Chris Wilkins goes to his timeout right away there. Humber's gonna need 3 points in a row here.
You talked about this possibly being the preemptive gold medal game later in the year. They are giving us a display, which is fantastic so far. We are having fun here in the Hawks Nest. It has been electric all day long. And St. Clair, you can see on their bench, they are feeling the vibes right now. It's Rihanna out here vibing. Chris Wilkins trying to hype up and rally the troops. They are 2 points down. They need to, these are 2 crucial points for the Humber Hawks here.
Yeah, I'm sure Chris Wilkins hasn't been happy with some of the mental mistakes that we've talked about all throughout this game so far. But I mean, you want to keep your team's confidence up. You're only 2 points back, and I mean, this says still well within reach. So you just got to fire up the troops here. What do they have left in the tank here in this third set? You do not want to be in that position where your backs are up against the wall going into set number 4.
Harley Smith is going to be the one serving. Big time moment here in this game. Here's the serve. Smith swings it wide. That's a big point for the Hawks on a crucial mistake. We saw Humber ignite a flame off of a mistake just a couple points ago. Can they do it here? And Lauren Bannister, it's all on your shoulders here to try to get to equal. If Humber get this next point, we go into a deuce situation where you need to win by 2. Here's a serve by Bannister. It's over. Hobbin gets there. Clement going out wide to Carl, right into the net.
2 huge points out of that timeout. Just what Chris Wilkins wanted to see. Doesn't appear as if Julianne Milling is going to use her timeout. She's got 1 left.
So here we go. You gotta win by 2. Bannister with the serve. Stokes goes to Clements. They set up quickly. Wiseman, she gets blocked. Rachel Vanderwall does it herself.
All over her there. Vanderwall, not the tallest one at 6 foot, but she looks about 6'5" on that block there. And that will cause Julianne Milling to use her final timeout here. Humber just needs 1 point to steal this third set.
You know what they say, height doesn't measure heart, and Rachel Vanderwall just proved it. By herself, goes up and blocks the 6'3" Wiseman. I cannot believe what I just saw. Humber 1 point away from taking set number 3. It has been an electric atmosphere. And now we got Usher.
Absolutely great job out of the timeout for the Humber Hawks. And finally it's starting to tighten things up. And this is the way you want to go into that 4th set, especially if you can capture this final point here. But again, you got to keep those mistakes to a minimum here. Just dig in and make the right play.
The crowd is getting into it. Usher's saying, oh my God, and here we go. Humber need 1 point. Lauren Bannister has come on and served some crucial serves here in the dying stages. Can she do it one more time? Soft one over into the net, right back to even. 25-25. Cholette checks back onto the court. It's gonna be Emma Clements at the line to serve. Her serve goes down at the net. Joustin. Carl misplays it at the net. She went up for the joust, but it was a fake out, I believe, by Williscroft. That ball was sailing over the whole time. Humber, they go up 1. They need 1 more here. Amy Connolly at the line, 4th year out of Sudbury, Ontario.
Chance to close it out.
And again into the net. Well, back to deuce. Back to even here, no advantage. And it's going to be Adriana Carl. And you know she's going to want to make up for the mistake that just happened. Carl serve over right into the waiting arms of Manners. Williscroft back sets Connolly, tips it, diving is Stokes. She gets there. Clements goes wide to Kearns. Williscroft is there. Cholette to LaBelle. It's still kept alive. Hit over, but sails too far. Oh, I cannot believe Humber kept that ball alive for as long as they did, but advantage goes to the Saints.
Yeah, good effort there by the Hawks for sure, but Manners a little bit overeager on that one. Just sent that ball a little bit too far, a little bit too powerful on that one.
Carl at the line, trying to end it here. Her serve over to Manners, to Williscroft, going to LaBelle, off the hand, Stokes is there. Clements goes to Wiseman, tries to push it down, but it's kept up. Hobbin goes right back to Wiseman, blocked again! LaBelle and Vanderwall block Wiseman.
All of a sudden, this Humber front line all over Wiseman lately. She has been having a tough time getting that ball through. She's been stuck at 6 kills now for a little bit.
Lexi Zakari coming on to serve here, 27-27. This might be one of the best sets of OCAA volleyball you have seen all year long. These two teams are going blow for blow, punch for punch. Here's the serve by Zakari. It goes down. Hammering it down is Williscroft.
Perfect play there, getting fist to ball on that one. Set point here for the Hawks. No timeouts left for either side. It's going to be all up to the players on the court.
Kennedy says, I'll do it myself. Number 2 gets her first kill. Zakari at the line. Here's the serve. It's over. Carl pushes it up. Stokes keeps it alive. Carl will just give it over. Free ball Hawks. Williscroft tips it down right into the waiting arms, but it's still alive. Hit over. It's going to be out, and it's going to be a deuce once again. Oh, my God. Mr. Milani, these two teams are going back and forth.
Just when you thought Humber was going to close out that set, a big one there. He couldn't quite get that ball back. Went all the way back to the wall. Drawn back at even 28 all.
Hannah Gill coming on here to serve. 28-28. This is a vital swing set here in the match. Hit over right into the arms of Cholette. Williscroft to Manners, hammers it, diving is Gill, she gets there. Clement goes to Hobbin, hits over the wall, Cholette's there, to Williscroft. Manners tips it down. It's gonna be Clements there. Going out wide, Hobbin, soft hit to Connolly. Hit over by Williscroft, and they're gonna say foot over the line for St. Clair, point Humber.
Ooh, not the time you wanna take that foul. Huge play there, this could cost St. Clair the set. Wiseman is going to come back on the court for Hannah Gill.
Vanderwall is going to be the one serving. It is 29-28.
Oh no, they're going to keep Wiseman off. Wow.
She was would have been in the backcourt for where the libero is, so this is a crucial time in this set. Your key player in Wiseman is off the court. Humber, you got to answer here. This is the best opportunity. Vanderwall gets the serve over. Stokes to Clements, back sets to Kearns, down the line, out of bounds. Humber win the battle, go up 2 sets to 1.
Okay, Zach, you can breathe now, it's fine.
Oh my God.
Wow, Humber 30-28 capturing that third set. One effort there by the Hawks. Fortunately, Haley Kearns couldn't get that one done, going cross court, missing that sideline, but wow. Humber digging in their heels, getting it done. And their backs are not against the wall heading into this 4th set.
Somebody give me an oxygen mask. I'm out of breath. That was fun. That was electric.
Guess what, Zach? We got more volleyball on after this.
We have more volleyball coming your way.
About a half an hour after this one, we have the men's taking place. It's going to be Humber versus St. Clair again. And that's the play that ended it. Haley Kearns just a little outside. But I mean, the way this one's going, I would not be surprised if it's a tight 4th set again. But Humber obviously in good position here, up 2 sets to 1.
We mentioned it at the start of the broadcast, this could very well be a gold medal match at the end of the year. You can never count out the Seneca Stingbo on the other side in the East Division. They're 12-0 as well. But these two teams, they are going punch for punch, blow for blow right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it seems like one side will make a big play, and then their side will come back with their big play of their own, or like they go mistake for mistake. these two teams just kind of like locked into each other right now, going tit for tat, and it has been a very entertaining one.
Kennedy Williscroft might have had the biggest play of that entire set to get the advantage. I mean, that was electric out of the setter from Vancouver, BC. She just went up and swung, nobody expecting it. Hey, we got to get it on the board. There it is, right there. 8 digs and 1 kill. Cannot count out that 1 kill from Williscroft. That might be one of the biggest in the game.
Yeah, the most important time as well. It helped out her team get that 3rd set win. And for Humber, just want to capture this set here. Do not let this one slip away. You do not want to go to the 5th set where it's going to be the 1st to 15. And really the amount of mistakes that you made are going to really have to be limited there, which has been a little bit of a problem here for the Hawks. So just try and close out here in set number 4 as cleanly as possible.
Just some more highlights. It's just been such a fun game. That was the winning point. Nobody blocked it, and off the top of the net just rolled out of play.
And a tough angle there for Kearns as well, being a southpaw. Going cross court from that end, not the easiest thing to do. Just missed by a little bit.
It has been a fun game. You can hear it in my voice. I'm slowly starting to lose it.
I think I am too, Zach. It's all good. Don't lose it, though, for that other game. We need
still
you.
have one more. Still have one more to go. That one should also be very fun. The men's team, they have been rocking and rolling, and they look to come out hot here. Would you believe if I said it's the same starting 6 for both sides?
That would be, once again, one of the least surprising things I've heard all day.
Might be a little bit of a switch here, because Rachel Vanderwall, who closed out that 3rd set, she's actually going to be starting. Larson's on the bench. And it's going to be Kennedy Williscroft going to the line to serve first here for Humber. Let's get things rocking and rolling. Set number 4 brought to you by the Humber Hawks.
Williscroft, one of Humber's best servers, 17 aces coming into this one.
Carl gets there for the dig. Stokes going wide, setting up Hobbin. Blocked at the net. Clement going wide to Kearns. Williscroft is under it. Cholette sets up Manners. Hannah finds the corner.
Great job going cross court. Number 10 in white. What else did you expect, though?
Number 10 in white, number 14 for her kill total on the day. She has been electric. Between Connolly and Manners, again, 26 kills. They have been a dynamic duo, it feels like. Carl gets that second ball. They go to Hobbin, who hits it over. Cholette diving to grab it. Quick one, and Odell gets a hand to it, but nobody else was, so it's going to be 4 hits.
Yeah, once again, just another mental mistake here by the Humber Hawks. Another early one at that.
Kearns at the line to serve. A smiley face in the crowd. It's up and high and proud. Her serve over, right into the arms of Cholette. Williscroft going wide to Amy Connolly. Connolly hammers it down, but right into the waiting arms of a dig. The backcourt hit from Carl. Does she find it? Yes, she does. It finds that corner. Adriana Carl, great swing from the backcourt.
Yeah, just painting that line there. There's Mr. Happy Face there in the crowd. Gotta say, St. Clair, for as far away as they all are,
Got some
always
good
great.
travelers.
Absolutely.
You think the gas money's covered, or how do you think that works?
I'm not so sure about that one, Zach.
Yeah, tough days out here.
Yeah, you got that right.
Kearns serves over right into the arms of Cholette. Quick set here to Manners, and Hannah Manners again. Number 15 on the day, number 105 on the season. Hannah Manners is having a year.
Yeah, somehow manages to find a hole there between that block. I'm not quite sure how. Just gets it between number 15 and number 17 there. Incredible job.
Off the net, why not add number 37 for service aces?
Sometimes when you're on a roll, just good things start to happen to you. Gotta be lucky to be good and good to be lucky.
Manners right into the arms of Stokes. Clements goes wide to Hobbin, blocked at the net. Carl there. Clement out to Hobbin again, tips it over, and nobody there to pancake.
Yeah, great job to outweight that Humber block. We're up there a little bit too early there, and St. Clair makes them pay.
The thumb and the happy face are up in the crowd. Now it's just the happy face. That is a happy man up there. Hobbin.
For now.
Serve over, off the net, diving is Cholette. Off the net is Williscroft. Punching it over is LaBelle. How did Humber get that point?
Talk about a scrappy point there, Zach. It doesn't want to look like things were over. That one hit the net a couple times there, and Mr. Happy Face became Mr. Frowny
Mr.
Face
Happy
after
Face
that.
has turned into Mr. Sad Face. Odell at the line. Her serve over. Stokes goes to Clement. Quick one, and they can't get through. Vanderwall and LaBelle, they block Smith.
Yeah, judging by LaBelle's reaction there, it looked like she was the one that got the block there. Huge one there to put her team up by 2.
Odell at the line. We'll take another look at it. No, that was the right hand of LaBelle. Odell hits it over. Clement sets up the backcourt hit. Diving is Odell to make the play. Here's LaBelle. Stokes will set it up wide here to Carl. Hitting the cross court. Odell gets the dig, but it's going to be a free play for the Saints. Clements swings it wide to Carl. Off the hands, but Humber have a chance here. Willis-Croft back sets to Connolly. Tips it, not going to fall. Clements, quick one to the middle. Smith is able to find it. Point St. Clair.
Yeah, big point there to bring him back within 1. And call me crazy, partner, but I think this might be another tight set, judging by this starting point here.
If we go over 35 points, I'm blaming you.
I'll accept that.
Harley Smith hits it over. Cholette there for the dig. Vanderwall the punch. LaBelle there for the ricochet and poked over by Cholette. Tipped over, diving was Willis-Croft. Connolly hammers it. It's still kept alive. Players on the side of St. Clair were high-fiving.
Yeah, can't celebrate too soon.
To Carl, and that's why you can never celebrate too soon. Amy Connolly just kept that alive.
Yeah, great effort by her. And that one proves it's not over until it's over.
It ain't over till the volleyball hits the floor and the ref blows the whistle.
There you go. Especially the latter.
Yeah, put that on a t-shirt. Stokes, great first ball to Clements. She sets up Wiseman, who can't get enough of it.
Yeah, an uncommon miscue there from Wiseman. Just not enough oomph to get that ball over the net.
Thumbs down, sad face in the crowd, according to the St. Clair faithful. Connolly with the serve. It's over, diving is Carl to get to it. Clements sets up Wiseman, tries to tip it. It's still kept alive. Again, the Hawks not dying. Tip to the side, great job. And that one off the arms of Vanderwall, rolls over the net and out of bounds. That was one of the most awkward series I think we've seen here all day.
Yeah, just a little bit of a bang-bang play there at the net. Just players are trying their best to just keep that alive, but that one, unfortunately, for Humber at least, got a little bit away.
Hits it over. Manners gets there first. Willis-Croft pushing it wide to LaBelle. Hammers it off the hands. Diving on the other side is Clements. They bring it back to the middle. Stokes will put it over. Free ball, Humber. Connolly. Willis-Croft. Vanderwall. Get the point.
Yeah, an easy play there for Humber. Usually when you give that other team that free ball, you want to send it as further back as possible, but that free play basically heading it right into Humber's attacking lane, so it's an easy play there, or as easy as they come at least against St. Clair.
LaBelle on the line. Serve over, Stokes dives. Hits to the back line. LaBelle's there. Willis-Croft going to Connolly. Hits off some hands, kept alive for the Saints. Clements, quick one to Wiseman. Hammers it, great dig by LaBelle. Willis-Croft to Manners. Hits it to the back line, pokes it over. That play happens because of the fantastic dig out of number 4, Caitlin LaBelle.
Yeah, and you could say, you know, she was in the right place at the right time, but that ball was coming with the head of steam behind it. Not the easiest one to get a dig on, but she manages to keep that one alive. Great job.
That ball easily hit at 120 miles an hour, and Caitlin LaBelle just said, I got it.
And a bit of a lucky play there, too. I mean, that one had some height there. Could have been heading into the rafters, but either way, made a good play on it.
If a ball... And again, we're mentioning Caitlin LaBelle, and you see her on the bench right there taking a breath because she even in her head said that was a fastball. She's doing a fantastic game so far. I mean, she has been everywhere when the Hawks need her. 11 kills, 4 digs. She has just been electrifying for the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, and definitely in midseason form here. Down the stretch here. After this, Humber's just got 5 games left to go in the regular season, so definitely when you want to be finding your stride here at Caitlin LaBelle,
look at this
definitely
dig.
finding your stride there. And there's a little better look at that dig. Great camera work there from our crew.
Steady hands, good job by the cameraman. That's what you like to see.
Absolutely, and that's the end of that timeout. St. Clair's first of this set. Humber still with both in their back pocket.
LaBelle will be the one here to serve. Serve up, it's good. Stokes to Clements, out wide to Kearns, blocked, Willis-Croft.
Grant Hobbin gave it a great job there, trying to keep that one alive. Unfortunately, just kind of bounced on her head there, on her body by the end. Humber, another big point, up by 5 here.
The second-year player to Sturgeon Falls, Ontario, Caitlin LaBelle, has been fantastic this game. Missing the back line, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that sort of a bit of a knuckleball there. Not much spin on that one. Almost perfectly placed onto that back line of the court.
Here's Carl. Cholette to Willis-Croft. Vanderwall to the back line. Carl's there for the dig. Cabral sets it up for Wiseman. They can't settle it. Here's another attack. No, it's going to be a free ball for the Hawks. Willis-Croft pushing it wide to Manners. Hammers it off some hands. It's kept up again by Cabral that time. Going out wide. Hobbin punched over by Manners. Stokes gets there. Here's Cabral. Back sets to Kearns. Off the hands. Connolly digs. Punched over by Willis-Croft. Right back to Connolly. Willis-Croft, quick one. Tipped over by Vanderwall, can't go. Cabral, outside set to Hobbin. Off the hands, Cholette there for the dig. Willis-Croft, back sets Connolly. It's blocked. St. Clair point.
Yeah, that was an all or nothing play there for Amy Connolly going with that one. Unfortunately for no one behind her off that ricochet.
She was the last player defense there, trying to get some offense, and it bit Humber in the behind. But they're still up by 3. Not desperate measures as of yet.
Yeah, there's another look at that play. Connolly was basically set in for that attack. No room for defense there on that one.
Hit over. Manners gets to it. Here's Willis-Croft. Sets up Manners once again. Soft hit over. Pancakes it's kept up. Carl puts it over. Free ball. Diving is Connolly. Willis-Croft to Manners. Off of a block. Did it go out of play? Yes, it did. So Humber get the point.
Yeah, a bit of a lucky break there for the Hawks. Connolly went in for another one, and she had to get out of the way quickly there to make room for her teammates to make a play, but either way worked out there for the Hawks.
Rachel Vanderwall, 4th-year player to Hamilton, Ontario. Her serve over to the back line. It's good. Carl puts it up to Clements, who sets up Wiseman, hammers it. Connolly gets there. Vanderwall, Connolly punching it over. It falls. Oh, just out of play.
Wow.
That would have been the coolest play I've ever seen anybody do.
Yeah, and another tough play there on the run, having to make that play after the ball almost went into the rafters there as well.
Wiseman, her serve over to LaBelle. Goes to Willis-Croft, out to Manners, off some arms, kept alive, and now it finally falls. Point Hawks.
Yeah, big point there after St. Clair was getting on a little bit of a roll there. Humber's got to hold strong here down the stretch. Still a long way left to go, though, in this 4th set.
Tons of time left to go here in this. Willis-Croft. Her serve, soft one at the net. Tried to just put it over, but it hits the front and drops on Humber's side. St. Clair staying alive at 12-9 here. Kearns hits it over. Manners is there. Willis-Croft pushing it wide to Connolly. Tips it. Cholette's there. Back sending it here to Manners. It's blocked, and again, it gets blocked right over the head of the person that's killing it.
Yeah, it's been a few times now for St. Clair where they've gotten that block basically to rebound exactly where they want to go, right back at the person that attacked them, and work to perfection there. St. Clair is back within 2. Humber at a 10-5 lead, but St. Clair starting to close the gap. But
and that's a big point right there. Kearns missing the serve on the side.
What do you know? Hannah Manners back on the line.
Death taxes and Hannah Manners service aces. Stokes, great first ball to Clements. Joust at the net. LaBelle keeps it alive, and this time it's the Saints on the net. Something that we've seen the Hawks become victim of so many times so far this game. The Saints, they finally fall victim to it. 14-10 total.
For Humber, just don't let St. Clair get on a roll here.
That's a bullet, no dive whatsoever on that serve. Manners, just too much power. flex on him one time. That was a bullet over the net.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that one to get that late dip at the end.
Brianne Hobbin, her serve straight to Connolly. That is an unfortunate break. It was sailing out of bounds.
Tried to get out of the way, but couldn't jump out of the way in time.
That was a straight line bullet right into the lap of Amy Connolly. Hobbin to the back line. Cholette grabs it. Connolly. Free ball. It's going to be off the arms of LaBelle. Cabral to Carl. Dug out by Stokes and can't keep it alive, so Humber get the point.
Michaela Stokes gave it a good try to keep that one alive, but just put that ball in the wrong spot out of bounds where none of her teammates were.
Stokes has had a fantastic game. Hit over, diving, kept alive. LaBelle hits it up. Willis-Croft to Connolly to the back line, just missing.
It's happened a few times lately in this fourth set where Humber's been going for that back line and just missed it by a little bit with a ball that was just a bit too strong.
Harley Smith serves it right into the net.
Gives that point right back to the Hawks.
Humber, they'll be okay with this. Just keep trading points. They're currently up 3. They don't mind keeping this trend up. They just, like you said moments ago, you can't let St. Clair go on a run.
No, absolutely not, especially when you're only up by 3.
Connolly with the serve over, right into the arms of Carl, puts it to Cabral. Back setting Wiseman, it's blocked and out of bounds. Again, St. Clair point.
And I think Humber's content right now to go point for point, but sooner or later they're going to want to run of their own here to kind of extend that lead and put things away.
Manners gets to it. Willis-Croft pushing it wide to LaBelle. Caitlin LaBelle, another kill.
Another one to her totals. Number 12 kills on the day for number 4 in white. Sits only behind her teammate, Hannah Manners, who has a total of 18. She's just gone off here today.
Manners, Connolly, LaBelle totaling up for 42 kills. They have been explosive. Here's Lexi Zakari. Her serve right into the arms of Stokes. Kearns right into the arms of Zakari. Willis-Croft punching it over, and they're going to say St. Clair hit the net.
Another free point there for the Hawks, and they'll take it. Just 7 points away from victory.
Lexi Zakari. She's come on in some big moments here in this one. Here's another one. The serve over. It's a beeline bullet right to Carl. Cabral back to Carl. Cholette's there to dig it. Back setting Connolly. Off the arms. Nobody's there. Amy Connolly gets another kill.
I mean, to get that through the St. Clair front line there, that block of Huisman and Kearns, not the easiest thing to do, but she gets it there to fall. And Humber gets that 5-point lead back in the closing stage of the set.
They're rolling it here, 19-14, like you said, 5-point lead, and they're looking to go a solid 13-0. And they're playing a great game right now. It was a slow start. We talked about that one cog not hitting in the Humber Hawks team. It looks like they figured it out. The timings, the synchronizations, it's all there now.
Yeah, absolutely. Things firing on all cylinders for this team now, and looks like they're ready to put the closing stages on this one. St. Clair, this is their second and final time out of the set. If they want any more, they're going to have to extend this game into the 5th set, but they got a long way to go up this mountain. They need to get on a roll here and in a hurry, as we got to look at their huddle here.
Sorry, partner, I was getting down to the cha-cha slide there. I was getting a little distracted.
I think I was too.
How can you not have fun when the cha-cha slides on?
I question people that don't.
You know, like, I know your viewers at home are probably not enjoying it as much as we are, but you should know also that the cha-cha slide, it's like a national treasure. Here's Lexi Zakari serving it up. It's over. Carl hits it to the side. Willis-Croft just tips it to the back line. There's Cabral. Malenko gets her arms to it. Zakari to Willis-Croft, pushing it to Manners. Hannah Manners mashes it.
Just finds that sideline, a perfectly placed ball with power behind it as well. Hannah Manners putting on quite the show here this afternoon. Kill number 19 on the day. Incredible.
She has been electric for her side. Lexi Zakari at the line once more. To the back line, that sails too far. Hannah Manners, I mean, if this game ends here in this set, she definitely has to go down for Player of the Game award. She has been fantastic. Caitlin LaBelle is also up there. She has been everywhere for the Humber Hawks so far today. Here's Ariana Carl.
Not to mention Amy Connolly for the Hawks with a very strong game as well. 13 on the day. Kills, I should say.
Manners goes to Willis-Croft, right back to Manners. Cabral there. Arbor sets up Malenko, and that hits off the arms of the wall and out of bounds.
Yeah, and Vanderwall knew right away that it was her mistake, kind of pointed at her chest saying, hey guys, that's on me. Humber still with a comfortable lead here. Just do not let St. Clair get on a run.
So it's the second libero coming in here for the side of St. Clair. Arbor is out there. Back setting Connolly. Blocked, and nobody's there to get the ricochet. That's why Geneva Wiseman is so impactful.
And Chris Wilkins is going to take his first time out of this set. Not liking the way things were trending for his team, and we're close to it. And the cha-cha slide is back, the fixture of culture, as it were.
We're having a good time. It's all around good time, good vibes, high energy here in the Hawks Nest. I'm losing my voice. Mr. Milani's drinking water. It's a good time.
Gotta stay hydrated, an important part of the job. And then in those last few plays there, we saw some miscues there for the Hawks. Just important here to keep things under control, make sure you make the right play. Don't try and be a hero here, just make the right play at the right time.
Here we go. Ariana Carl at the line to serve. Her serve over, right into the waiting arms of Zakari. Willis-Croft pushing it wide to Manners. Blocked again. Who else but Wiseman?
Yeah, Wiseman all over that one, had her hands in the air, cheering after that one. She knows how big that block was. Putting her team back within two. This set still not over by a long shot.
LaBelle checks back on here. Ariana Carl, who's been a quiet but impactful name for the side of St. Clair, serving it here. LaBelle, good first ball to Willis-Croft. They push it to Vanderwall. Arbor gets there for the dig, and she'll just put it over. Free ball, Humber. Willis-Croft goes to Manners, off the hands. Diving in the back is Cabral. Arbor. Hobbin pushes it to the back. LaBelle gets there. Cholette setting up Manners. Her hit blocked. Cholette there for the second one. Right back to Manners. Tipped over the wall. Wiseman tried to hit it, but it couldn't get enough power. Humber gets the point.
Yeah, her teammate there in the front line was kind of backing up when she sent the ball just a little bit too softly there. Could be a big one there. St. Clair once again, a lot of timeouts here. It's all up to their players on the court to figure a way out and get back into this one.
And it's Lauren Bannister, who we've seen have big impacts in the game. She came on in a high leverage moment and she delivered. This serve, another good one, set up. Cabral going to Wiseman, hammered. LaBelle digs it, but it sails too far this time.
Yeah, big point there for St. Clair. They were in a position where they had to basically go 2 points for one to extend the game, but just making it a little bit easier with that point.
Here we go. Geneva Wiseman. And that one into the net. So high octane moments here. Humber 3 points away from closing out, but St. Clair, they are right on their heels. It's 22-19. Here's Willis-Croft. Her serve over. It's a soft one. Dig by Arbor. Cholette to Williscroft to Connolly. Amy Connolly gets another kill.
Yeah, great cross-court kill there, finding a little bit of space there near that back corner. There were some St. Clair players lurking around there, but just found that empty bit of space. Great job. One more look at it right here. There's the setup, there's the kill, and that one went right past Emma Cabral.
Malenko at the line. Connolly out wide here, crushes it at the wall, and it bounces out of play. Match point, Humber.
Yeah, a bit of a desperation heave there for the Saints. Just past that back line, didn't miss by much though. It's a game of inches here sometimes.
The Saints need a miracle. They need to play perfect. Manners the serve over. The first ball to Cabral, tipped over. Cholette to Williscroft to Connolly. It's blocked. Williscroft pushing it wide to LaBelle. Blocked. Down. Humber take it 3-1.
What a game. This is definitely the most entertaining game that Humber has played all season, coming out with the 3-1 victory. Keeping that streak alive of not dropping more than 1 set per game. Only their third set that they dropped all season. What a great job here by the Humber Hawks. There were some mistakes, but they fought through it and get the win. Great job.
13-0 on the season. They do drop 1 set, but I don't think they care. They continue to reign supreme in the #1 seed in the West Conference. You see right there, Roll Hawks, and Roll Hawks indeed. They continue to dominate the West Division.
Yeah, perfect 13-0 record. Just 5 games left on the regular season. And then right after that, playoffs around the corner.
And right now it looks like Humber, they are situated very well to host the Final Four, as it's the top team in the West Division for women's volleyball. That will be the host school for the Final Four. The Hawks, with that win, most likely solidify it as they roll 13-0. The Saints move to 10-2.
There are only 2 losses against Humber.
And we're just waiting to hear the player of the game. And who else but Hannah Manners, player of the game. She dominated. Could have been Caitlin LaBelle, but not surprised whatsoever with the Hannah Manners selection.
Yeah, especially with the amount of kills that she just racked up here today. 19 on the game, so by all was said and done, I believe. But it's absolutely a great job by her. Did it with power, did it with precision here today. Great at the service line. Great matchup.
Well, folks, don't go anywhere. We still have one more game coming your way. It's the men's teams for Humber and St. Clair. Go get some food, go get re-energized, because we got some more volleyball action coming your way.